gal is red hot. Your gal ain't doodless. Yeah! My gal is red hot. Your gal ain't doodless. Well, she ain't got no money, but man, she's really got a lot.
Hi, today's tutorial is going to be my very first makeup tutorial. I'm going to show you today my everyday 40s, 50s vintage inspired makeup look. So I've already put on my foundation and my moisturizer, and so we're going to get started with our eyes. Most modern makeups are very shimmery, which they didn't do in the 40s and the 50s. So if you want a more authentic look, you're going to want to go for something with a matte finish as opposed to some kind of shimmery finish. But all my stuff is shimmery, so it's okay if you don't have a matte finish either. So the first color I'm going to do is this kind of shimmery taupe color. And that goes right here on the eyelid, all the way up from your crease to your eyebrows. Just applying this with an eyeshadow brush. You can also use the little spongy things that come with your eyeshadow too if you prefer. And the next thing I'm going to do is the lid of my eye, which is this color right here. This is from Mary Kay. They have these two-tone ones, and you mix them together, and it actually turns out to be a very sheer lavender color. You can also use a very light taupe or brown color. You don't want anything that's very pigmented, but I prefer something with a very light lavender because that makes my brown eyes stand out a little bit better. Again, just going on the eyelid here. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they're just a little bit lilac on the lids. And then the last color I'm using is a shimmery taupe color. And that is going to just go in the crease. Again, this is not a very pigmented color, just enough to give us a little bit of crease definition, because the eyes were not the focal point of the makeup in the 40s and 50s. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. I use Maybelline Line Stiletto Liquid Liner. See if you can see that. I prefer liquid liner, but you don't have to use liquid liner. And we're just going to do a little, starting right here in the corner. Just keeping the line right on the top of your eyelid. And when you get to the end, I like a little bit of a cat eye. So I'm just going to do a little tail, nothing really extravagant. Just want to try and get your little tails about the same size and shape on each eye. Doing eyeliner can take some practice, so don't worry if your first couple times comes out wonky. One thing that I like to do if one of my tails ends up really weird is I just take a Q-tip, dip it in a little bit of makeup remover, and then just carefully take the tail off by my eye. and that way I don't have to take off my entire eye makeup and start over. Let's see. Also going to use a little bit of mascara. This is Mary Kay Signature. I have a lot of Mary Kay because one of my friends works at Mary Kay and she got me a whole bunch of stuff for my wedding. So I have a lot of Mary Kay makeup. And I'm just going to go for some nice dark eyelashes. I usually just do my top lashes, and a lot of times I don't even do my top lashes because my lashes are really long. And my bottom lashes are really long, so if I do my bottom lashes, I look like Twiggy. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to move down and do blush. I'm going to use this really bright pinky peach blush, also from Mary Kay. I just kind of put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Again, nothing really dramatic, because the lips are really the focus of this look. Just enough to give you a little bit of a glow. Alright, next is lips. The main color that was used in the 40s and 50s that everybody knows is that iconic red lip. But you can also use coral colors, which I have mine in my purse, so I can't show you my coral lipstick that I've been wearing a lot. But that's a great look if you're not necessarily up for red every day. It is a little bit high maintenance of a lip color. You have to make sure it looks good and it's not rubbing off weird. But today for this look, I'm just going to show you red. If you really want your red lips to stay, you have to use a lip liner. And mine is Exaggerate by Rimmel, and the color is Red Diva. So, here we go. And we're just going to start, I'm going to outline my lips. I like my lip shape, so I'm just going to stay in my natural lip shape. But if you do want to change your lip shape, and if you see a picture you like someone else's lips better, you can do that at this step and line it with your liner outside of your natural lip shape.
My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodless. Yeah! My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodless. Well, she ain't got no money, but man, she's really got a lot. Well, I got a gal, 6 feet 4, sitting in the kitchen with her feet out.
So once we have our lip liner on, it's time for our lipstick. Again, my Mary Kay, this is Crimson Glow. It's a very dark red, but I like it. It's very fun, and it doesn't really look too evening for me. There we go. Again, with the lipstick, if you're going for a more accurate look, you're going to want something that is matte, something that's not shiny. You're not going to want to put gloss or anything on that. Otherwise, go ahead and use your shiny lipsticks. You can use lip gloss, tinted lip glosses. I haven't used those, but I've heard other people have success with those, keeping the color on really well. But yeah, so this is my everyday 40s and 50s inspired makeup. So thanks for watching.
My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodless. Yeah! My gal is red hot, your gal ain't doodless. Well, she ain't got no money, but man, she's really got a lot. Well, I got a gal, 6'4", slipped in the kitchen with her feet